Yeah, you know it's automatic. Yeah, tell Trev leak the hard drive. I'm ever caught in traffic. Don't let a label milk my name. Just get my mom the cash. It's a new era, same pro, and I want all the static. I've been killing since some tours with static. Even before we in the basement and recorded magic. Who would've known? They know my name in South Africa. 15-hour flights, I landed and perform these ballads. Sparring sessions, but it's never padded. Woke up in Wonderland once I followed the white rabbit. I've been running for miles, it's hard to keep my balance. Papa Doc, these other rappers, if I'm ever challenged, baby. Battle tested, but it's me who been my hardest foe. Confused with how I feel because it's hard to show. Grateful for my past, but got so far to go. My heart been on my sleeve, you watch me bleed, I got the scars to show. And we still on this yellow tape, bro. Is there gold at the end of the rainbow? Hey.
In my hand, I have a pair of Tiago 808 Lites, and this is his second shoe remastered for you guys to skate. This is one of the shoes I mentioned that Andrew Reynolds skated a little bit to get a feel for his shoe as well. And he skated some shoes, of course, outside of the New Balance brand, but this one was a major one, and this is one of Tiago's like main shoes that he's been skating as of late. And if you're a fan of IMU, then you know that he's been skating literally this exact colorway right here a whole bunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the differences between the 808 Lites and the 808s and what I thought about the shoe overall and if you guys should check it out or not. This is a review of the Tiago 808 Lites by New Balance. So New Balance Tiago 808 Lites are cheaper than the original model, and that is because they do take away from the original model. This model is much lighter, it is physically lighter by a good amount. And it does still use absorbent in the sole, but I feel like they use a little bit less. I can't confirm if they use a little bit less or not, but I felt like it used a little bit less, but not to the extent of me not being able to take impact in this shoe, because this shoe definitely still ate impact. The one noticeable thing I will say is that on the laces, there normally is 2 protecting loops at the very top. Those are completely gone on the 808 Lites for sure. And outside of that, you generally have the same shoe, the same make. It's just lighter, and in my opinion, that makes it better. So with this shoe being lighter, and I feel like a little bit thinner too, I felt like my board feel was actually pretty good in these shoes. I also was able to take impact pretty well in it, and it made this shoe skate really awesome for me. The insole that they give you is a regular Ortholite footbed, a little bit hard to take out. Nothing crazy, nothing too thick, because all the impact resistance is going to be in the absorbed midsole and in the sole of the shoe. I think this shoe's sole midsole combination is very well constructed because you get a lot, and I mean a lot, of protection from this shoe, but also you still get a lot of board feel. The way that this shoe takes impact is pretty solid. There's no excess on the heel, so I like that a lot, especially for my heel flip tricks. It felt good to do in this shoe, and I did like the semi-pointy toe. It just helped with my flick a lot. I felt comfortable with a lot of my kick flips and my nollie flips as they continued to do them, and just in general, really nice shoe. The tongue isn't really that thick, but it isn't that thin either. It does have some padding, and it has mesh going all throughout the tongue. There are some perforations on the toe box, but it's not where you would normally see them. They're along the side of the toe box here, but all of the airflow in this shoe is going to be on the sides, because the sides are going to be made of mesh with the New Balance end being made of leather. I found there was a lot of grip in this shoe. This shoe had a lot of life. Mind you, I got about 2.5 weeks out of this shoe in total, something like that. It's definitely holding up. This shoe is already durable as its first model. This model, I think, holds its durability. There's nothing like thinner about the side panels or the upper of the shoe, so you're not really sacrificing durability, and I will say I absolutely love that about this shoe. The one thing I will say about this shoe that ultimately is the reason why I'm not still skating it as of right now is that this shoe still fits small like the original model. The original model, I felt like I need to go up a half size in order to skate those comfortably because they were squeezing my feet just a bit from the top going down. Not really on the width. The width is actually very, very comfortable in this shoe. For me, I feel like this shoe runs a little small and you should probably go up a half size. I personally would go up a half size if I wanted to skate this shoe again, because I personally do think that this shoe is really, really good. So if I do find myself in these shoes again, I will probably end up in a 10.5 and not another 10 because they do run a little small. That is the only caveat I have about the 808s. Outside of that, The flick is very, very good. The grip is very, very good. Impact protection's awesome. There's not really much to hate about the new 808 Lites. And I think that New Balance found everything that the original shoe had that was a problem, like weight and things of that nature and how it breaks in, and they were able to make it faster. Because this shoe broke in faster, I was able to feel out my board a little better and all those things, and I didn't feel like I was wearing a boot on my feet like I did with the first models. It's just that this shoe does run a little bit small, and that's the one thing that they did not change. It is the fit of the shoe overall. It is a little wider, but it is a little bit smaller. Outside of that, I think that the 808 Lites are a really sick shoe. I think you guys should check them out. My personal opinion is to run a half size up, but you don't have to take my word for it. Go to your local skate shop, try them on, make sure they feel right on your feet, especially if your shop carries New Balance. This is one of those models that I would say if you like a cup sole shoe and you like a shoe to last you long, this is one of those to look at. I'm JaySkateDay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys are looking for more shoe reviews, there will be a playlist somewhere on your screen already. And as always, make sure you make today your day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. We have a cool one next Friday. Hopefully, that's the game plan. I'm trying to do all Friday uploads. So if you guys are enjoying the Friday uploads, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna keep them coming for you guys. That's it. Much love. Catch you guys in the next video.